boys high school basketball here on Big Time Sports. Tonight, it's the Sandy Valley Cardinals and the host, Claymont Mustangs. Good evening, sports fans. I'm Mitch Spinell, alongside Coach Troy McClellan. And Coach, we are here at Claymont, where so far this season, it's been a whirlwind of a year for the Mustangs under Coach Gary Watkins.
Yeah, they've got up to a good start, and right now they're currently 13-7. And definitely making a run in the tournament is what they're looking forward to here. And tonight they're hoping to build some momentum toward that.
As part of our pregame report brought to you by Right Mark Roofing, the Mustangs off to their best start of the season in over a decade. They'll take on a Cardinals team tonight. Then their second season under Coach Nate Provance has struggled mightily this year. They're on their third four-game losing streak on the campaign. So with that, we go into some of our keys of the game between both schools for tonight's contest here. As we take a look at some of the advantages between the Mustangs and the Cardinals is brought to you by Buckeye Career Center. If the Cardinals pick up the pace against a Mustangs team that likes to extend the floor, likes to get out quick, take the rebound, and go down court, they will be able to put up more points in this one than they have in their last stretch. Meanwhile, for the Mustangs, it's simple. Keep the game clean. Don't give Sandy Valley any easy looks, picking up what will be your 7th victory in your last 8 games. Then we go over to our starting lineups for the game tonight, brought to you by our friends at Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. There's a few changes here between the Mustangs and the Cardinals. We take a look at the upcoming slate for both schools.
Yes, for the Sandy Valley Cardinals, you'll have Drew Gabriel, number 2, Gino Tosi, number 11, Caleb Dubner, number 24, Thorne Stegner, and number 30, Branson Long.
We'll keep a look at Thorne tonight. He was battling an illness for today's game, was a game-time decision, set to take the floor tonight. Let's take a look at some of the Mustang stars this year.
All right, for the host Mustangs, number 1, Brady Fox, number 3, Carson Gullick, number 4, Miles Wolf, 24, Cole Murray, and number 30, Jackson Jinks. They'll be relying heavily on him tonight like they've been all season.
It should be an exciting night here in Uriksville. Just moments away from tonight's tip-off between the Mustangs and the Cardinals. We'll be back right after this here on Big Time Sports.
When that autumn chill rolls in, head to Millwood Lumber in Janaden Hutton. We've got seasoned firewood, bark-free, clean, and ready to burn. Each grab-and-go bundle shrink-wrapped with a handle, perfect for your fireplace, camper, patio, or wood stove. We also sell bulk firewood and buy-standing timber. Stop by 2400 Larson Road or visit millwoodlumberinc.com, your hometown source for warmth, comfort, and friendly faces.
At Mears Nissan, we make car buying easy. We want our customers to have a pleasant buying experience from start to finish. We offer a comfortable and welcoming space where you can feel confident making your purchase. Family owned and operated for over 35 years, we're proud to offer family-friendly financing options designed to fit your budget. Don't just take our word for it. Take a look at some of our happy customers. So if you're planning on buying a new or used car or truck, look no further than Mears Nissan in Canton, and let our family take care of yours.
The American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center offers hands-on CDL training and expert-led classroom instruction to prepare you for success. Already trained elsewhere? No problem. Complete testing on-site at U.S. America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Register for training or to take your CDL test by calling today. Get the skills. Get certified. Get on the road with Buckeye Career Center.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Come visit Albert's Advertising at 104 East Main Street in downtown Sugar Creek. We're your one-stop shop for custom wholesale embroidery and screen printing, catering to businesses of all sizes, big, small, and everything in between. Enjoy the perks of low minimum orders and no setup charges on screen printing. We're open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 5 and Saturday from 11 to 3. Elevate your branding with Albert's Advertising today.
Locally owned Alban Title in Dover is a full-service title and escrow company. Our experienced staff has over 100 years of combined experience. The choice is yours. Choose Alban Title in Dover. Call for an estimate at 330-343-5800 or log on to albantitle.com.
We are farmers.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
And we welcome you back here to Claymont High School, just moments away from tonight's tip-off between the Mustangs and the Sandy Valley Cardinals. Mitch Spinell alongside Coach Troy McClellan. We spent the pregame show talking about the success of the Mustangs this year. On the opposite end, however, the Cardinals have really struggled to gain their ground, get their ground going this season, 3-14.
Yeah, one of the problems has been they just haven't done a good job of taking care of the basketball. And anytime you don't take care of the ball, you don't get shots up. If you don't get shots up, you can't score points.
Tip-off for tonight's game brought to you by Mount Hope Fence. We mentioned the Cardinals after their worst start since 2011. Meanwhile, the Mustangs out of their best record since the 2013-14 campaign, in which they went 13-7. Tip-off underway for tonight's contest and picked up by the Mustangs. We'll see Sandy Valley here. Starting off in a man defense now is picked up towards the top of the key. A look now here for the Mustangs inside to Jackson Jinks is stolen. The first turnover of the game.
Yeah, that was a great job of staying in front of the defender the whole way through there, and he's able to steal the pass.
Branson Long with the steal here. Now it's the Cardinals trying to find a man inside, and it's overthrown. It was Caleb Debner trying to find Gino Tozy on the block.
Yeah, it looks like Sandy Valley's going to come out with some pressure here to try to push tempo here and see if they can get a few more opportunities with the basketball.
So one turnover each for tonight's game. And then the Mustangs will set up on offense. Now it is Miles Wolf. Moving it around here. The Mustangs getting a three at the top of the key from Carson Golick.
Yeah, Claymont using that dribble weave to perfection. They were able to get a man open. He's able to knock down the open shot.
Mustangs have won 6 out of their last 7 games. In those 7 games, all of them, the Mustangs have scored 50 or more points. Now it's the Cardinals trying to respond with Long inside the block, trying to go up the opposite hand, picks up his own board, blocked from behind and out of bounds. A nice defensive play there by Cole Murray.
Yeah, I think if he'd have taken one dribble backwards, he could have sealed that defender, and he maybe not would have got a block from behind.
Take a look at it here on the defensive replay.
Yeah, when you look here, he gets it here. He needs to take one hard dribble back and then go ahead and put that shot up, and that'll clear the defender out of there.
That brought to you by Dennison Yard. Look inside, and Sandy Valley's on the board, courtesy of Stenger. 3-2 now. In transition is Claymont, and Golick scores again. Golick with 5 early points here, a 5-2 lead now. A swing it down the baseline. A three-pointer is no good, rattled around, and a foul is called on Sandy Valley.
You have to look to see what it is. Sandy doesn't have a whole lot of size, so they can't afford to get too many of their post players in trouble. That'll be number 30. That is Branson Long. Picks up his first tonight.
Long, a sophomore for this Sandy Valley team, led by Nate Provance in his second season. Took over for longtime head coach Gary Offenberger. Offenberger remaining on the sidelines as an assistant coach on Provance's staff. Now it's Claymont here again. A look inside. They kick it back out to Jinks. Jinks bobbled it. Now gives it right back to Murray. Murray driving inside the paint. Goes up with the opposite end and no good. Rebound is tipped and around to the Cardinals. Cardinals on the fast break here. They get it over to Tozy. Tozy driving the baseline. Goes up off the glass. No good. Rebound tipped again out of bounds. It'll be Mustangs ball.
Yeah, that was a great job of transition there. They just weren't able to finish it off at the basket, but I thought it was a great job of Sandy Valley picking up the pace, just like you talked about in pregame.
One of our keys to the game early on in tonight's contest, as it'll be Claymont taking the ball up now, up 5-2 in this early portion of the game. Carson Golick, rather Miles Wolf with the basketball. Trying to drive in close. He gives it up to Jinks. Jinks trying to drive it against Long. Spin move inside the paint. Off the glass. No good. And it's picked up by Sandy. And it's Caleb Debner now trying to go in at point for the Cardinals. Cardinals swing to the corner. It's Grable. Kicking it over now. Pass down the baseline out of bounds. Tipped by Jinks.
Yeah, that was one of those tough passes along the baseline. Once you get to the baseline, the defense is going to sink down to the same level of the ball, and that corner-to-corner pass is really hard to make.
Rabel a mainstay here over the last couple of seasons for this Sandy Valley team. Trying to find their program's footing again. And he gets the ball inside here. The ball is ripped away, though, picked up by the Mustangs. Here comes Golick, who has all 5 of the Mustangs' points. Swung to the corner. A trap here for the Cardinals, out of bounds. It was tipped by Tozy. That was Brady Fox, who was trapped near the corner for Claymont. And he'll give it up to Miles Wolf. Wolf going up against Debner. Now he gives it up to Fox. Fox trying to drive in with the right hand. He gives it back out. They look here now for Wolf, trying to go inside. He thought about it, goes back up. Claymont will reset. A fake here by Wolf, now trying to drive in again, gives it up to Murray. Murray with the 15-footer. That is no good, and it's rebounded by Debner.
That was really good defense by Sandy Valley, forcing that 15-foot jump shot. Every time they gave a ball fake, they stayed on the ground and didn't go for the fake.
Debner up against Murray. Gives it up to Long inside the paint. Dribbling with his left hand, now he's stuck. They'll give it right back to Debner to reset the Sandy offense. Look here for the Cardinals. Stenger tries to get it back out to Long. Long at the left wing. About midway through this opening quarter, Claymont up 5-2, and that's another steal for the Mustangs. It was Golick on the defense here. Now he has the ball, gives it back up to Wolf. Wolf for 3, no good. Rebounded by Golick. They give it up to Fox now at the top of the key. Fox gives it to Golick. Golick from the left wing, no good. And it is rebounded by Jinks inside. Jinks with the left hand.
That was pretty impressive there.
7-2 now, Claymont. Jinks his first points on the board.
Some great body control, and he did finish with some contact also. That was a great play.
Cardinals swinging around here. Debner trying to go on the right block. Is fouled. He'll shoot 2. We'll take a quick timeout here. 7-2, Claymont early on.
Mellow tones for Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance. Are you tired of all the lawn work you have to do? Let Monaco Lawn Care and Maintenance do it for you. Just pick up the phone and call Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance. No job is too big or too small, and you'll have the best dressed lawn in your entire neighborhood. Make the call to Monaco's Lawn Care and Maintenance, 330-987-8144.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Since 1988, Wood Electric has been your hometown electrical contractor of choice, trusted for top quality commercial, industrial, and residential electrical work. From new construction to repairs, we do it all. And we do it right the first time. And when the unexpected hits, we're here with 24-hour emergency service, because the lights won't wait. Call Wood Electric today, where experience meets reliability. Wired right, right on time, every time.
Speedy Septic Service. We are a family-owned, full-service residential, agricultural, and commercial sewer and drain cleaning service. We have highly trained technicians equipped to utilize the most advanced technologies in high-pressure jetting and video inspections of sewers, with many of them with us for over 12 years. We have expanded our services, including Tuscarawas County operations and maintenance and point-of-sale inspections. Call 330-878-5423. Speedy Septic Service.
comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
Do you have an old junker sitting around that's not worth anything? It might be just an old junker to you, but at Speedy Auto Salvage, it's worth big bucks. Your end-of-life car or truck will quickly turn into cash for vacation, bill payoffs, or just money for fun. Speedy also takes sheet metal and old appliances and will put cash right in your hands. Speedy pays top dollar for your end-of-life vehicle, sheet metal, scrap iron, and even old appliances. Pickup service is available. Hurry in today to Speedy Auto Salvage.
We welcome you back here to Claymont High School in the early goings of the first quarter. It's Claymont up 7-3 now. After the first free throw is made for Sandy Valley, that is Caleb Debner. Debner among the top players for Sandy Valley this season. Some early substitutions here for Sandy Valley, including number 14, Liam Fetty, getting his first minutes on the game.
Yeah, with him coming in, Sandy Valley gets really, really small now, so it'll be interesting to see if Claymont actually wants to exploit the size difference now and try to use Jinx down in the post.
Claymont a good combination of size and speed throughout this season. Debner makes a second free throw. It's 7-4 now. Claymont pushing the ball up court with Miles Wolf. Now it's in the hands of Murray. Murray, some heavy pressure from Stenger. It's swung to the corner, then brought back out. It's Cole Murray driving inside with the left hand. No good. Rebounded by Debner. Sandy Valley pushing the ball up the floor. Tipped out of bounds by Fox.
That was textbook the way he was able to do that. He used the outside hand. That way he maintained outside leverage. The defender did, so even if he doesn't get the steal, he's still in position to defend.
And it will be Gino Tozy with the basketball. He'll swing it to the corner. It's Grable. With 3 minutes left in the first quarter, Sandy Valley down 3, trying to tie it. Grable swings it over to Long. Long on the right wing up against Jackson Jinx. They'll give it up to Tozy. They look near now for Debner trying to drive inside the paint. Short jumper, no good. Rebounded by Jinx. And it's Wolf pushing it up floor. He'll give it up. Jinx at the top of the key. Long range for 3 is no good. Rebounded by Grable. So Claymont going a little bit quiet here after an early offensive output. As Tozy looking for the open man on the right side. Brings it up back against Fox. Look here now for Debner at the top of the key. No good. Rebounded by Jinx. Nearly turned over by Claymont there, and the ball up for grabs. It's Sandy with the steal. Tozy. It's 2-on-3. Driving inside. The layup is good.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Usually when a person's on the ground rolling around, there's usually a reason for that, but apparently the officials didn't think so, so we play on.
Cardinals cut the lead to 1. It's Jinx now on the trap. He'll swing it over to Fox, nearly out of bounds. Swings it over now. Look here for Golick. Another basket. And Golick has 7 points. 9-6 Claymont with 1:43 left in the quarter. Look here to Debner inside. Ball is tipped and picked off. Claymont down court. Kicked over to Jinx. Jinx going inside. Foul.
That was a great look by Golick. He was just took the ball right in stride and gave it right to Jinx, going right down the middle and able to draw the foul.
Let's take a look at it here on the replay. Brought to you by Dennison Yard.
Just a great job there. Good bounce pass. Feeds him. He splits the 2 and he's able to draw the contact.
That foul will be charged to Branson Long. His second of the game already. So Jackson Jinx, the junior, will shoot free throws. The first one is no good. As Sandy Valley will return Thorne Stenger, while number 22 for Claymont, Jamar Lyles, enters the game. Jinx, a 3-sport star at Claymont, had a solid season as a receiver and safety for the Mustangs team as he makes a second free throw to make it 10-6. Sandy Valley able to cut the lead down a little bit after getting down 7-2 early in the game. Now find themselves with a 4-point deficit. Claymont working the zone defense here. A look down inside the corner. Now a short jumper is picked off by Jinx. Jinx tips it, has open court. Goes up inside and gets fouled. It looked like he slowed down there to try and go up for the slam and was met by Debner. Take a look at it here.
Yeah, he's coming through here, and he does a great job of tipping the ball out in front. Lots of times if you can't get it, you always tip it towards your own basket. And then he came through there, and there was a little bit of contact, but both guys were good with it. They were kind of joking around after the contact was made.
First foul on Debner, third of the quarter for the Cardinals, as Jinx misses the first. So Jinx already 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. With 1 minute and 8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Jinx makes the second free throw. So it's 11-6 now in favor of the Mustangs. Debner now trying to find the corner. Grable stuck on the trap. He tries to give it up, and it's picked off by Lyles.
Yeah, Sandy Valley picked it up right after half court. There's a trap area, and then threw it down into the corner for another trap in that trap area.
They look inside to Jinx here. Fox resets at the top of the key, gets a screen from Jinx. They'll try to go inside. Golick picks it up. Golick with a short jumper, and that one's good. What a start for Carson Golick.
Yeah, that was great body control there. He was able to finish that while falling out of bounds.
Now it's Sandy on the ensuing drive. Grable for 3. Got it.
And Sandy needed that one there. They had gone cold for a while.
13-9 Claymont, 25 seconds, clock ticking. And the Mustangs will slow it down here for the last possession. Brady Fox. Will give it up to Jinx, the big man. Now they'll swing it to Golick. Golick with a game-high 9 points already. Fox gets the screen. Trying to find Jinx inside. 3 seconds left. They give it to Golick. Has to get a shot up. He passes it to Lyles. Lyles' shot no good. We are through 1 quarter of play here at Claymont High School with the host Mustangs up 13-9 against the visiting Cardinals. We'll be back right after these messages here on Big Time Sports.
Introducing Uncle Primo's, where culinary expertise meets passion. Uncle Primo's, where we're crafting outstanding steaks and succulent seafood like never before. Our passion for the perfect dish is unmatched. We take pride in every Italian creation, boasting our lasagna as unbeatable. And our Primo salad, a timeless classic, always fresh, always delicious. Good food and good company, because here we're making restaurant history one dish at a time. Welcome to Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern, Ohio, your ultimate destination for automotive excellence. Get behind the wheel of your dreams for our exclusive lineup of top quality vehicles. From sleek sedans to rugged SUVs, we have something for every driver. Explore our wide selection of premium cars and let our expert team help you find the perfect match. Don't settle for ordinary. Upgrade to extraordinary at Daystar Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Malvern.
Football there, football there, football everywhere! What? How is that a flag?
He landed on him after the sack. That's roughing the passer.
Huh. Okay, what if he hit him high?
Roughing the passer.
And low?
Roughing the passer.
Well, what if he couldn't stop his body like a human, so he ends up trampling him, and then he's like, oh no, and he tries to go back, and he tramples him some more, and he's like, I'm so sorry, I'm a buffalo. I don't know my strength compared to you.
Wait, what?
Come on, ref, let the boys play!
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuskInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations, New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Lodge Vision Technologies is a locally owned IT service management group in Winesburg, Ohio. If your small business has technology needs ranging from workstation setups to network management, filtering, and cybersecurity, Lodge Vision Technologies has the team and experience to create a solution unique to your business. Our goal is to simplify your business by taking the complexity and difficulty out of technology. Contact Lodge Vision Technologies and experience a true peace of mind with all of your technology needs.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. and the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Coach?
I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana. We have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
Ready to find your dream home? At Willis Group Realty, we make the journey simple and stress-free. Whether it's your first home, forever home, or something in between, our friendly agents are with you every step of the way. Trusted expertise, personal service, and a love for community. That's the Willis difference. Discover the joy of home with Willis Group Realty.
We're back here at Claymont High School, 13-9. Claymont over Sandy Valley so far on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard as we enter the start of the second quarter. What a start so far, Coach, for Carson Golick. 9 points already.
Yeah, and he had some tough looks, too. He was able to knock them down. They let him open. He hit the first three-pointer of the game, and then he hit a baseline where he was fading out of bounds, and that's his last point there. But he's got 9 out of the 13 points so far for the Mustangs.
Matching the same total as Sandy Valley for the game after 1 quarter of play. Golick, of course, one of the many to cross over here, or pass through here at Claymont, as the Cardinals will start the second quarter with possession. Grable now trying to find Debner inside, and already a steal for Claymont. And here comes Golick. Swinging it over to Miles Wolf. Wolf gets stripped, picked up by Golick. Golick swings over to Lyles. Lyles driving baseline, up against Debner. Lyles fakes and scores.
Absorbs some contact there. He's able to square his shoulders up, and he makes the basket.
That's Lyles' first basket. It's 15-9 Claymont as Debner swings over to Grable in the corner. Now they give it up to Stenger. It'll be Grable at the top of the key. Second three for Grable.
This is interesting. Claymont's gone to that zone, and they've given up 2 threes coming out of there. It'll be interesting to see how long Coach Watkins stays with that.
6 points for Grable. It's 15-12 here, and it's Wolf giving it up to Cole Murray. Wolf thought about the top, no shot. He gives it up to Murray. Murray with the long two, no good, and it is picked up by the Cardinals. And it's Fetty driving down court. He'll give it up to Grable. Grable swings it over now to Tozy.
Yeah, Claymont's back to man now.
Debner trying to drive inside the paint. He'll go up against Lyles. Foul, no good. He'll shoot 2.
It's a good job just putting your head down and going right to the basket and drawing contact. Yeah, you see here, just takes it. Good crossover fake. He's just going to go right into the defender now. Draws the contact and is able to go to the line, shoot 2.
First foul on Jamar Lyles as Debner will make the first free throw. So that's 3 points for Debner on the game so far, one of the leading scorers for Sandy Valley this season.
It's interesting here, just the way Sandy's played, you think the way they've turned the ball over that they're down by a bunch, and here with this make free throw here, they're down a point here, and this is just a great game of basketball. That's how it goes.
Cardinals currently on their third 4-game losing streak of the season, keeping pace now with the Claymont team that has won 13 games this season. Carson Golick with a short jumper, no good, rebounded by Tozy. Cardinals trying to take the lead here. Tozy driving coast to coast. Will give up to Debner. Debner is stripped and stolen by Golick. Now it's Golick going down court. Over to Murray. Murray trying to go up against the big man, and his shot is no good. Claymont wanted a foul. Ball scrambled on the court. And a timeout is called in the scrum by Sandy Valley. So it's 6:11 remaining in the second quarter. The Cardinals have cut the Claymont lead to a single point.
It looks like they're going to have possession coming out of here, too. They were able to get the timeout on the loose ball. And like you said, yep, you're right. They actually have a chance to take the lead.
We have a cheer cam here. Look at some of the spirit squads for Claymont and Sandy Valley, brought to you by Simpson Salute. Got some of the cheerleaders on both ends here with Claymont starting out strong here in the game with Carson Golick leading the way offensively. But the Cardinals have responded here. And Coach Provance's squad down a single point. And they will take possession here. to restart the game. Let's a look now over here. We have number 10 for Sandy Valley, Natch Overly, entering the game for the first time, as Tozy with possession up against Wolf. Debner trying to drive baseline against Lyles. Debner gets it in, and Sandy has the lead.
How about that? A little under 6 minutes to go, Sandy takes the lead.
A run for the Cardinals here. Let's see if Claymont can respond.
Claymont did put Jinx in back there in that last dead ball there, so we'll see if he can give him a lift offensively, because they're definitely a little stagnant right now.
Wolf thought again about the three against Debner. Now he gives it up to Fox. They give it back to Murray at the top of the key. Murray driving inside the paint, gives it back up. It's a look now here for Wolf. Fakes the three again. Sandy Valley working as a wall here, and it's knocked out of bounds.
Ooh, he was lucky there, I think. A little too much dribbling there on that wing there. He was lucky that he didn't be the last one to touch it.
5:17 and remaining until halftime. Claymont with possession, but now finding themselves down a point to a hard-fighting Sandy Valley squad. Fox against Overly, tries to kick it back out. Wolf thought about the three again, fakes the three, driving inside. Gives it back to Jinx. Jinx with a good first quarter and gets fouled on the and one.
Yeah, that's what they need to start doing. They've been really perimeter oriented here for probably about 3.5 minutes. They needed to start jamming the ball back down.
As the Domino's big play replay. 6 points to the big man.
Yep, downhill, contact 2 or 3 times, gets it up on the glass, get a chance. Now he's having some problems at the foul line. Hopefully he can complete the 3-point play here.
That foul, the first on Stenger. 1 foul each for the teams in the second quarter, as Jinx makes it a 2-point lead for Claymont. And 7 points on the night for Jinx. Sandy Valley trying to find themselves back in the lead here, as it will be Fetty with possession. They'll swing it back over down the baseline. Stenger trying to go up and under. He ties the game.
That was a great job of using the basket as an extra offensive player, almost like setting a screen for himself, and then he finished with the reverse layup.
It's Wolf up against Debner. Gets the screen from Fox, goes inside with the right hand, no good, and a foul. It'll be the second foul on Sandy Valley in the quarter, and Miles Wolf will go to the line for the first time tonight. Wolf makes the first free throw. You see Stenger come out of the game here. Drew Grable returns to action. Wolf, one of 7 Claymont seniors on the varsity team, makes it a 20-18 lead. And so Overly will come out of the game with Branson Long returning to action.
Claymont's got that 1-2-2 now extended. They're going to see if they can get Petcher there. They were getting deflection. Oh, and then they got to travel. But
a trap here as Sandy Valley somehow escapes, but it's a 10-second count.
All comes out in the wash.
So Claymont able to apply some pressure here after this brief Sandy Valley lead. Claymont's back up to 2. We are near the midway point of the second quarter. And it's Jinx up against Long. Jinx driving baseline. Gets knocked out of bounds. Nice pass over to Lyles, and Lyles misses the short jumper, gets it back, and it's an on-floor foul against Sandy. We'll take a quick break here. 4:03 remaining. Claymont up 2.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system. Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit WayneDoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team Specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team Specialist since 1977.
Back here at Claymont now, Mustangs with possession. It's Cole Murray with the short jumper. Mustangs up 4. Now the Cardinals with 3:50 left until halftime. They'll give it up to Tozy. Tozy driving inside the paint against Jinks. Tries to kick it out. Grable at the wing. They give it to Debner in the corner. Debner up against Murray. Debner trying to drive baseline. Met by Lyles. Lyles with the block. As the save is right back to Sandy. A jumper by Debner, no good. And here comes Lyles on the fast break. It's one-on-one. Lyles up against Tozy, no good. Rebounded by Sandy. And it's Grable with the ball.
Yeah, that one there, Claymont, they didn't run the floor very well. They had 3 guys that never made it across half court, so they had no chance at that offensive rebound.
And Tozy is blocked by Wolf. Couple of big stands here inside the paint by Claymont.
Coming through, this is just a good set of hands here. He's just coming through, able to get his hand out there in front, put it on top of the ball. Golik's now back in, so the top 2 scorers for Claymont are both on the floor now.
That defensive replay brought to you by Mount Hope Fence. Carson Golik returning to the game as at a quiet second quarter after 9 first quarter points. The ball escaped Gymnasium here for a second. As we return to play here. It'll be Sandy Valley basketball. On the inbound is Grable. Grable looking for the man up there. It's Stenger. Stenger gets it up against Jinks. And Stenger trying to find an open man. He gives it inside. The ball is tipped out of bounds. It's still Cardinals ball. With 3 minutes exact remaining until halftime. Sandy Valley down 4, looking to respond. They have it here in the corner. It's Fetty. Ball nearly escaped him, gives it back to Debner. Debner among the leaders for Sandy Valley right now with 6 points on the game. Gets a screen at the top of the key, now tries to go inside, gives it back out to Grable in the corner, and Grable can't handle it out of bounds.
Yeah, Claymont did a great job hedging that ball screen that time. I think it was Jinx that jumped out, and then he was able to recover back to his man, and that's why they weren't able to get anything out of that pick and roll.
So Claymont will try to increase their lead with Fox and Wolf in the backcourt. Wolf met by Debner at the top. They'll give it to Murray at the right wing. Murray swings it over now. Look here for Wolf. Wolf from the corner, no good, rebounded. Up by Jinx, and a foul is called. They're saying it's on Sandy.
Yeah, I think he might have hooked him on the rebound. I think it was Jinx that he hooked there on the rebound. Jinx was trying to get over the top, and he was holding him down. Here we go, look at it on this side. The shot goes up on the rebound, and we'll see down here on who's.
It's Stenger on the box out there, and they called the foul on Stenger.
Yeah, both hands are on him. Yep.
His second here as Claymont back offensively here. Murray on the left hand, it's good. And the Cardinals picking up the speed, but it's a 6-point lead now for the Mustangs. Grable at the top, met by Golick. They'll give it back to Tozy. Tozy trying to create space. At the 2-minute mark until the break. Ball is up in the air, up for grabs. He picked up by Grable. Trying to drive baseline, gives it back out to Debner. Sandy Valley really trying to penetrate the paint here against this Claymont defense.
Yeah, Claymont's doing a much better job in the man-to-man than they were doing in that zone that they were playing in. They were giving up wide open looks on that.
Stenger up against Jinx at the top. They try to get it to Grable, who nearly lost it. Grable nearly stripped. Has the dribble again. Grable trying to go up. It's tipped out of bounds. They say it's Mustangs' ball.
It looks like it must have been off of Grable then. The ball must have hit him last.
Second turnover in the second possession, straight possession for Sandy. As Claymont slows things down with 1:20 left in the quarter. Sandy continuing in man. Wolf looking for Golick. They'll swing it back over to Fox. Fox gets the screen from Golick. Tries to dribble around Debner, and Debner, rather Tozy, comes up with the ball, but a foul is called on Claymont. And that's the first foul offensively on Fox.
Yeah, there was an interesting call there. There was some contact, and then when the ball was loose, I think he tried to push him in order to create some space for himself, and he got called for the foul.
That was Tozy on the nice defensive play. So now Sandy has the basketball with a minute remaining, down 6. They held a brief 1-point lead early in the quarter. And it's Grable, who has Long at the top, being guarded by Fox. Debner trying to work around a screen, goes up with the left hand, and one against Jinx.
Yeah, Jinx was in good position, and then he just took his hand and he chopped down on the defender, and usually when you do that, it's going to be a foul every time.
A team-high 8 points now for Debner. Let's see the replay.
Comes down here with the crossover, and you come up and watch his hand chop down right there. That was when the foul's going to be called. If he keeps his hand straight up, it's probably just a play on.
So Overly and company will come in for Long and Stenger. We also see among that company, Liam Fetty return for Sandy as Debner bricks the free throw. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it stays on Sandy's side.
Yeah, that's a killer. When you got 4 people trying to rebound the free throw against 2, and you don't get that rebound there, it's tough. That's a killer.
And Overly and Fetty, meanwhile, taken right back out for Long and Stenger.
It looks like he went back to his size here since he has the ball now under a minute.
40 seconds left here in the first half. A trap here for the Mustangs. Ball is tipped and stolen. It's Fox on the layup. That's good. 30 seconds left. Cardinals down 6. Tozy is fouled. That's the 4th foul of the quarter for Claymont. That's on Wolf.
Well, we might see one of the few times since the new rule change that we might shoot some free throws here that aren't shooting fouls, with both teams having 4 right now with 26 seconds to go.
Each team would be in the bonus on the next foul here as Long stuck on a trap, tucked into a corner, ball tipped and stolen again. Claymont down court. Fox gets fouled by Tozy.
It looked like a frustration foul there. He turns the ball over and then he goes down and he makes the foul, so he compounds the problem now. Now Claymont has a chance to go up by 8.
Look at it here, back-to-back steals on the trap for Claymont.
Yep, right pretty cold out there, frozen there. There we go.
Meanwhile, on the replay, Fox just missed his first free throw as Jamar Lyles returns to the game. Jackson Jinx coming back to the bench. Claymont with a 6-point lead, 16.1 seconds remaining. And Fox misses both.
Those are 2 big misses here. They could have had an 8-point lead, if not higher.
Tozy on the transition pass, misses and out of bounds. A missed chance there for the Cardinals.
Yeah, both coaches are doing some substitutional, some situation substitution doing in here. They got their defenders back in here with 9 seconds to go.
Overly and Fetty return for Stenger and Long. 9.3 seconds left. Fox letting the ball roll. Fox will tick. Gets a screen from Lyles. Fox.
Yep.
And they're going to call a moving screen on Lyles.
Yep, that was a good call there. He kind of took his hip and he tried to ride him out there when he come through there. And especially right out in the middle of the floor at the top of the key there. That's going to get called a bunch.
Provence brings back Stenger and Long.
Back to the size now.
Meanwhile, the Mustangs will have number 23, Brayson Gray, come into the game. Gray, a junior, seeing his first minute. With 5.3 seconds left, Debner driving down court. Needs to get up a shot. Boots it off his foot. Long looking at the clock, throws it up. And Sandy Valley cannot end the quarter with a final basket. A 6-point lead for the Claymont Mustangs as we enter halftime here in Yorksville. We'll take a quick timeout here on Big Time Sports.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction. Discover Little Caesars Pizza in New Philadelphia. Indulge in our delectable pizza varieties perfect for pickup or delivery. From classic pepperoni to mouth-watering supreme. Plus, we have wings, crazy bread, and much, much more. Enjoy the convenience and great taste of Little Caesars Pizza. Little Caesars, 539 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia. Bringing you quality and convenience. So don't settle for anything less than the best. Little Caesars.
Oak Shadows Golf Club is a premier 18-hole course that will surely bring your group back for another fun round. Oak Shadows offers panoramic views and is suitable for all skill levels. Our bent grass fairways, tees, and greens will offer you a comfortable and enjoyable experience. For your tee time, call 330-343-2426 or at oakshadowsgolf@gmail.com.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome to Action Extreme Sports, Northeast Ohio's top dealer for Gas, KTM, Kimco, Landmaster, and YCF. Check out our awesome selection of motorcycles, dirt bikes, ATVs, UTVs, and electric bikes. New or used, we've got it all. Located in New Philadelphia, near Canton and Akron. Visit or call us today for unbeatable sales, service, parts, and financing. Action Extreme Sports, your adventure starts here.
It's March, baby, and Simpson Heating and Cooling is bringing the heat. And the shot is up. The shot is up. You call that a shot? Why don't we get somebody to teach these guys about the game of hoops?
What do you think, Kurt?
So I thought you said these guys were all-stars.
They are a lot more professional here in their installation. Check out this installation. He's got one turn. He makes two turns. Wow! Sweet banana, we have got a full installation.
Now I see what you meant when you were talking about all-stars. These guys know what they're doing.
Somebody call for an all-star?
When madness hits your home, choose Simpson.
And we're back here at Claymont High School. It is halftime, and the Claymont Mustangs holding a 6-point lead over the Sandy Valley Cardinals. Mitch Spinell alongside Coach Troy McClellan here. And Coach, you told us the result of halftime so far in this game. You wouldn't believe, because Sandy Valley is not playing like a 3-win team.
No, they've been playing really well. They've been executing on both ends. They've been rebounding the balls. When we take a look at the stats, you're going to see the only problem they've had right now is they haven't been taking care of the ball. If they do that in the second half, they got a real good chance of winning.
It remains a close game here on the Halftime Report, brought to you by our friends at Ferris Sales, Service, Parts, and Body Shop. Let's take a look here at some of the numbers here. Two categories in particular towards the bottom, really the difference makers in the game for each team.
Yeah, you get Sandy Valley, they're 7-17 shooting, which is okay. And then you get 10-23 from Claymont. So both of those numbers are respectable shooting-wise. And then the free throw, Sandy doing a much better job when they get to the line. Claymont right now 5-9. They're going to have to clean that up in the second half. Fouls 8-6, which is relatively even. And then here's where the differences are. Sandy with a 14-7 rebounding average, which is why they were able to stay in the game, because when we look at the last stat, they also have 14 turnovers to only 4 to Claymont. So that's the reason why they're trailing by 6.
Meanwhile, the individual numbers here, we have Carson Golick with 9 points, all of them in the first quarter, while the leader for Sandy Valley right now is at 8 points for the game, Caleb Debner. So we'll see what happens in the second half. That is our halftime report, brought to you by Ferris. When we come back here, will the Mustangs be able to close out another victory, or will the Cardinals pick up a losing streak breaking victory here on Big Time Sports?
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to your car. I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome. Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope. I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy. What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something. Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
Wouldn't it be nice if everything was easy? Primetime Health Plan is easy to choose and easy to use. That's why we've had the highest customer service rating for 10 straight years. Call 330-363-7407 to get all the benefits you deserve. Medicare made easy with Primetime Health Plan. Primetime Health Plan is an HMO POS plan with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Primetime Health Plan depends on contract renewal. Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system.
Not like your average high school. You start with something that you love.
Just getting hands-on is way different from sitting in a classroom.
Every day's different. You come across a problem, you have to tackle that problem, you have to figure out how to tackle the problem.
Skills I've acquired through just my lab in itself have been mind-blowing. Definitely here at Buckeye, they prepare you for any situation that you could go into after high school.
Charlie Jones here for Malkwitz Tavern. The very best in steaks or pork chops are at Malkwitz Tavern in Strasburg. Served on a sizzling platter to enhance your steak, you will soon agree it's the best. Our pasta with our homemade sauce and succulent seafood are also favorites. Don't be shy, give Malkwitz Tavern a try. I'll see you there soon.
This is Dover Brake Inc., a legacy spanning 3 generations at 9670 State Route 250 Northwest in Strasburg, Ohio. Your dedicated brake specialists committed to top-notch truck maintenance. Trust us for unmatched expertise and service. Your safety on the road is our priority. For information on service, parts, and a lot more, log on to doverbrakeinc.com, where generations of excellence meet truck maintenance perfection.
With Bell Store's Bell Buddy Rewards, you save in-store and at the pump. New members receive 20 cents off per gallon as a welcome gift. Everyday savings are made easy. Instantly enjoy 3 cents off per gallon just for being a member. When you spend $25 in store, unlock an extra 5 cents off per gallon on your next fill-up. Buy 5, get 1 free. Track your drinks and earn free coffee, fountain, icy, and espresso with drink clubs. So start saving today. Download the Bell Stores app and sign up for Bell Buddy Rewards.
Here, let me help you move all your stuff to the new car.
I can't believe you got me approved today. Everywhere I went, I couldn't get anything going, man. This is awesome.
Hey, what do you do for work again, man? You have some tape in here, some rope.
I'm gonna need some help right here, though. This thing's heavy.
What do you have in here, man? It seems like you almost have a body or something.
Like I said, just mind your business.
No judgment here. We will beat up the bank, get you the best rate and payment.
We're back here at Claymont High School, just moments away from the start of the second half between Claymont and Sandy Valley. Mitch Spinell alongside Coach Troy McClellan. Coach, whenever you've had teams that have been through a bit of a rough patch or a rough season, and you're in a situation like this, like Sandy Valley, down only 6 at halftime, what are you telling them in the locker room to get them over the edge in the second half?
Well, we're talking about breaking it down into 4-minute increments. So the first 4 minutes coming out of the halftime is going to be very important. We want to cut into that lead. We don't have to have a lead, but we want to have it lower than 6. Then we're going to talk about the 14 turnovers. If we just take care of the basketball, we're going to be right in this game the whole way. But we can talk about building momentum for the tournament, and there's all kinds of things. And I know they haven't had a lot of wins, but this would go a long way. It's a great partner season.
Start of the second half brought to you by Mount Hope Fence here. The Mustangs will start out with the ball. They had the lead in the first quarter, gave it up for a brief moment in the second. But since then, the Mustangs able to hold a 6-point advantage as they start off against a Sandy Valley defense that is still working in man-to-man. It's Brady Fox now with the basketball, knocked out of bounds here. As it'll be.
And see, Sandy stays man. Yeah, they've been man the whole game here, and they've done a great job with that, so they'll stay in the man-to-man here on the out-of-bounds.
All starters returning here for both squads, including Carson Golick, who led the way with 9 points in the first quarter and has not scored since. But look here for Cole Murray up and under.
Yeah, that was just a great job of body control there. Now it's an 8-point lead now for the Mustangs.
6 points for Murray, a senior, and now the Cardinals will start out with their first possession. It's Debner looking inside to Stenger, and Stenger is fouled.
Yeah, one of the things you don't want post players to do is to bring the ball down, which is what he did. And unfortunately, then he wasn't able to finish that off, but he was able to draw contact.
As you see there on the replay, Stenger was fouled there. That one, the second foul charge to Fox. Stenger makes first free throw to make it a 7-point game. We mentioned Stenger was a game-time decision tonight due to battling an illness. And so far, he's been able to deliver 6 points in his start for the Cardinals. 28-22 now as the Mustangs have Miles Wolf in the corner against Debner. Trying to drive in, he'll give it up to Murray. Murray gives it up to Jinks. Jinks, one of the top players in the first half for Claymont as well as the entire season. Murray driving in against Stenger. Gets stripped from behind, but is fouled on the floor by Tozy.
Yeah, Sandy did a great job of collapsing defensively, but then we stuck our hand in there and we were able to call the foul.
Second foul charge of Tozy. That is the first foul for Sandy in the third. As the Mustangs inbound from under. Fox swings it over to Murray. Murray going up against Stenger again. Ball dribbled off feet, and it is knocked out of bounds. Possession Sandy.
Yeah, it was a little too much dribbling there. He tried to dribble through 2 people, and that's usually not a good way to do it.
And Stenger listed at 6'3", and Murray trying to go up against the paint. So now Sandy with possession again. A look here at the top. They give it up to Long. Long on the left block. Trying to bring it over now. Gives it to Tozy. Long three is no good off the backboard. And it's Long with the rebound, and it's an offensive foul. They say he shoved Fox.
That was a good bit of acting there, but that was okay. I still think there was some contact there, but I don't think it was enough to knock him 16 feet away.
Yeah, you take a look at it there, just a little too much contact by Long. It's his third foul of the game. And he'll be subbed out for number 14, Liam Fetty. A 6-point lead still here for Claymont early in the third quarter. Mustangs trying to make it their 7th victory in their last 8 games, while the Cardinals trying to break a 4-game losing streak. Thrown up by Wolf for a basket there for Claymont.
Probably not the shot Coach Watkins was looking at, but I'm sure he's happy it went in.
Coach Watkins, a local legend here at Claymont. It's thrown out of bounds by Stenger. Coach Watkins, the head coach of the Mustangs since taking over in 2018. Former Class AA Player of the Year in his high school days here at Claymont. He was recently inducted into the inaugural Claymont Athletic Hall of Fame class here a few weeks ago during a Mustangs victory over the Strasburg Tigers.
Congratulations.
It's Jackson Jinks now giving it up to Murray. Murray already with a basket in the third quarter, and he's got another one, same style.
Yep, almost identical to the one before. 10-point lead now for the Mustangs. This is a critical part of the game right now.
Largest lead of the game for the Mustangs here. Ball is tipped out of bounds. They say it went off Tozy. The Mustangs starting to gain command here of the game. And it'll be Brady Fox taking the ball up once again for the Mustangs here. 10-point lead. And it's back over to Murray. Murray already with back-to-back baskets here in the third quarter. It's Fox swinging it back out to Jinks. Swung around to the corner. Wolf from the corner for three. No good. Rebounded, tipped up, and rebounded by Murray. Murray looks inside. A look here for Wolf, and that's a basket. That's Fox with the basket.
Yeah, that was a great job of just keeping the ball alive, Aaron. That's what you can do. If you can't get your hands on it, knock it to a teammate.
A 12-point lead for the Mustangs, and Coach Provance wants a timeout. And so do we here with 5:03 remaining in the third. Claymont up 12.
Thinking about selling your car? Make it fun at Ferris Chevy Toyota. We buy all cars, any truck, any SUV, and we pay top dollar, even if you don't buy from us. It's fast, easy, and yes, car buying is fun at Ferris. Visit us on the Wabash in New Philadelphia or start online at ferrischevytoyota.com. Ferris Chevy Toyota on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Dumont Sporting Goods has been outfitting winning teams since 1977. Put Doug Clark and his experienced staff to work for your team. See them for school jackets, silk screening, and embroidery. Dumont's is especially proud to be your exclusive area Russell Athletic Team specialist. All of the name brands you love close to home. That's Dumont's Sporting Goods on Tuscarawas Avenue in downtown Dover. Team specialist since 1977.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Unleash the champion in you at T-County Boxing Academy. From beginners to seasoned pros, our classes are tailored for every age and skill level. Get ready to jab, hook, and cross your way to greatness with our expert trainers. Join a community where everyone is welcome to embrace the power within. It's not just a workout, it's a journey to a stronger, more confident you. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up now and step into the ring of endless possibilities.
Beaver Constructors is a full-service general contractor delivering top-notch commercial construction management, general contracting, and design-build services across Ohio. We prioritize doing things the right way, ensuring the highest quality in every project from critical infrastructure to facility improvements. Beaver Excavating excels in heavy civil contracting for commercial, industrial, and transportation sectors. We believe in making a positive impact through community involvement and client satisfaction.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
When it comes to your health, trust the expertise close to home. Pomerene Hospital, nationally recognized for excellence in community health, serves Tuscarawas and Holmes counties with compassionate, specialized care. From pain management to gastroenterology and to women's health, our local offices are just minutes away. Pomerene Hospital, where advanced medicine meets a commitment to our neighbors. Learn more at pomerenehospital.org.
We welcome you back here to Claymont High School, the Dover Dental Group fan cam, showing off some of the stands here at Claymont High School. Mustangs and Cardinals fans alike here, as the Mustangs have jumped out to a 12-point lead just not even 3 minutes into this third quarter here. A nice start for Coach Watkins' squad.
Yeah, we talk about the first 4 minutes, and we're talking about Sandy Valley wanting to cut into this lead. Instead, it went from 6 to now 12, and that's not the way that they wanted to start this quarter.
The Cardinals will start with the basketball here, as it'll be in the hands of number 14, Liam Fetty, who's being guarded by Miles Wolf. They'll give it back over now to Caleb Debner. Debner with a team-high 8 points on the game tonight. They try to find Stenger inside up against Jackson Jinks. Another zone look here for the Mustangs. They tried it a little bit there in the first half, although Sandy Valley took advantage of a couple of three-pointers here. Tozy now trying to look inside. Opposite block. And it's a look there for Stenger.
That was a great baseline pass there.
Stenger with 8 points on the game, matching the team high. And it's 34-24 now. Fox being guarded by Tozy. Gives it back up to Miles Wolf. They swing it over to Golick. Golick, we mentioned, had 9 points in the opening quarter. Has gone silent since then. Brady Fox from the top of the key. No good. Ball tipped, rebounded by Fox. On the tip by Jinks. Swings it back out here. Grable with the steal. Driving down court up against Murray. Grable is fouled. Nice defensive stand there for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that was something that they really needed. Now they cut it to 10. Now they can get it in the single digits here with a couple made free throws.
That'll be the second foul charged to number 24, Cole Murray. Second foul of the quarter for Claymont. Grable's first free throw grazes the front of the rim. Now, Claymont's had some struggles from the free throw line in this game. Sandy Valley has had some struggles getting to the line, especially in the first half. Grable with the second free throw, good. And it's a 9-point Claymont lead. Wolf up against Debner. Gives it back up to Murray. Murray with back-to-back shots made in the quarter. You give it back up to Fox. Fox trying to drive in, spin move inside the paint, and no good. Rebounded. It's tipped, and it's up, back up now to the Claymont Mustangs. Look inside now to Jinks. Jinks with the acrobatic move. Tipped back up is no good. And so the Cardinals in transition. And it's Debner. Driving in now, it's up to Grable. Grable, unusual shot near the back of side of the basket. Claymont moves down court, and it's a roller, no good, and it's up to a shot by Golick. Back on the board for the first time since the first quarter. Mustangs back up to an 11-point lead now. Debner driving inside, gets fouled.
Yeah, it wasn't very good work with their feet there. They just kind of relied on reaching with their hands, and as a result, the foul's going to be called.
That'll be the third foul called on Murray.
Yeah, he's going to have to take a seat, looks like.
Looks like he might be subbed out here in just a moment as Caleb Debner shoots from the line. First one is good. So Jamar Lyles will return in replacement of Murray. It's a 10-point lead now for Claymont with less than 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And the second free throw is good. Debner now in double digits, but the Cardinals find themselves still down 9. Wolf driving in against Debner, no good. It's Stenger with the board.
Yeah, they'll probably want to look for a better one than that the next time down.
We saw it in the Ferris halftime report. Sandy Valley with a huge rebounding advantage in the first half against Claymont. That ball tipped out by Golick.
You know, one thing both teams need to do is they need to ball fake a little more, especially on the passing, and they need to step to their pass. That's why they're getting the defense getting hands on so many of these balls, because nobody's stepping to the pass.
Stenger trying to drive in against Jinks. He gives it back over now, the opposite block. And I believe
it was a kick on Claymont, I believe.
I believe that was on Lyles. Stenger tried to find, I believe, Tozy on the opposite block. Stenger will get the ball here out in the inbound. Up against Jinks, nice move inside, and one.
That was a good move there. He faked the curl, the handoff, and then he was able to spin back and get to the goal and draw contact.
The second foul called on Jinx. So Thorne Stenger now at 10 points for the game. Make it 11. Team high 11 points, and Sandy Valley has cut the lead down to 6. Golick trapped in the corner alongside Grable. It's Wolf at the top of the key, faking the three. They'll give it to Lyles. Lyles from the wing for three. Good.
That was a big bucket there.
His second basket of the game. He's got 5 points there. Mustang fans wanted to travel. They get a steal, courtesy of Wolf.
Sometimes everything works out the way it should.
Fox takes the ball up floor here. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Golick trying to cross over, and it's a foul on the Cardinals. That was Fetty. So they caught Golick's wrist. That's the second foul called on Fetty. So we will see Brayson Gray return for the Mustangs. Got a little bit of time at the end of the second quarter. They'll replace Wolf and inbound the basketball. Fox gives up to Golick. Golick gives it to Jinx. Jinx, 20-footer is no good. Rebounded by Debner, and a foul is called.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the decision they wanted or not. I mean, they brought in their biggest size. They got 3 post players in the game, and they really outsized Sandy in that possession, and they settled for a 16-foot jump shot.
1:48 remaining in the third. The Mustangs were up 6 at halftime. They're now at a 9-point lead, and that foul will send Sandy Valley all the way to the line.
Yep, that will shoot 2.
And among their leading scorers now, Caleb Debner trying to cut the deficit. Debner swishes the first. Now Debner matches Stenger with a game-high 11 points on the night. And it'll be Lyles returning to the bench, and replacement is Wolf. A trio of 11-point scorers so far for the game as Debner exits that group, now with 12 points. Meanwhile, Stenger for Sandy Valley and Carson Golick for Claymont, each with 11. Now Sandy Valley trying to trap in open court with a backcourt of Fox and Wolf. Claymont trying to milk some time here with 90 seconds remaining in the third. And it's Wolf driving inside the paint, goes up against the big man, no good. Ball picked up by Jinx. Jinx is fouled. So Jackson Jinx will return to the free throw line.
Right, we talk about offensive rebounds. It's not just the buckets or the points you give up, it's those fouls too, and sometimes those fouls can end up being killers here coming down the stretch.
Debner's second foul, the 4th on the Cardinals this quarter. Their next one will send Claymont in the bonus. Jinx makes the first free throw. He's got 8 points on the night, and it's an 8-point lead for Claymont with 1:20 remaining in the third. Second free throw good. A brief substitution. It'll be Branson Long returning for Sandy Valley. Replacement of Fetty.
Yeah, Claymont didn't stay with that big lineup very long. They definitely only have 2 of the post players in the game now.
Half-court trap here for Claymont now. Sandy Valley needs to cross the line. They need to get over now. A long look inside to the right block, and it's a short jumper rattled around and missed by Grable. Jinx with the board.
Yeah, anytime you can force a quick shot that's not a score, that's as good as a turnover when you're on have your pressure game going.
Less than a minute to go here in the third. It's Wolf up against Debner. Now he'll give it up to Brayson Gray. Claymont taking more time off the board now. It is Wolf up against Debner again. Wolf and Fox working in the backcourt again. 30 seconds left. Sandy Valley trying to play close, but Claymont moving the basketball. Look here for Fox being guarded closely by Tozy. They'll swing it back over to Jinx near the corner. 15 seconds left. Ball nearly tipped by Tozy. Picked back up by Fox. Fox with the floater. No good. Picked up by Gray on the putback. Clock still ticking. Sandy Valley needs a last shot. 4 seconds left. Debner past half court. Passing it up a three. And it's no good. So Claymont able to increase their lead in the third quarter. It's 43-32. We'll take a timeout right after this.
Welcome to PAC Oil Drilling, your local energy partner. Embrace the benefits of domestic oil production with us. We pride ourselves on safe and environmentally responsible practices, ensuring minimal impact on Ohio's beautiful landscape. Our dedicated team is committed to meeting energy demands while preserving nature's beauty. PAC Drilling is a big supporter of high school athletics and academics. We wish our athletes the very best on the field and in the classroom.
You can recover so much faster in the comfort of your own home. It's good to be.
It's not easy caring for an aging parent. At Ember Complete Home Health Care in Uricksville, we can help you full-time or just a few hours a week. We can develop a customized care plan. Call 740-922-6888 or learn more at embercomplete.com.
Looking for a Ford? Head to Parkway Ford in Dover, Ohio, just a quick drive from Canton. We're your hometown hub for new and used cars, expert service, and financing made easy. Whether you're buying, leasing, servicing, or selling, our team is here to help. No pressure, just great deals and even better people. Serving drivers from Tuscarawas, Stark, and Summit counties, we do business your way, the right way, the Parkway way. Come see us in Dover.
We are farmers.
Come to Sammy Sue's Barbecue. Located at 237 West Front Street, Dover, with a full-service bar. We offer carry-out, catering, and a dine-in area. We do take reservations Monday through Wednesday.
It's the best for me and you, Sammy's Barbecue.
Our barbecue is true barbecue. We smoke all of our own meats in-house with our homemade rubs and match it perfectly with our sweet barbecue sauce. Come and see us soon.
We're back here at Claymont High School. What was a 6-point lead at the start of the third quarter has expanded to an 11-point lead for the Claymont Mustangs.
Yeah,
here, Coach.
I think really what Claymont has to do now in the fourth quarter is just make sure they take a good shot. I mean, the one at the end of the quarter probably wasn't what Coach Watkins wanted to see, and they were fortunate to get an offensive follow. But I think as long as they just make sure they take care of the basketball and get a good look at the basket, I think they're well on their way to their 14th win this year.
One of our Buckeye Career Center keys to the game earlier was for the Mustangs to keep it clean. They've done so pretty much here tonight. They have not turned the ball over as much compared to Sandy Valley. The Cardinals, meanwhile, trying to drive inside. They get a shot by Debner, and it's no good, picked up by the Mustangs. It's a Wolf now trying to drive up against Debner. Nearly lost it, picked up by Gray. It's in the hands of Cole Murray, now back in play after some foul trouble. Some of the starters for Claymont left on the bench to start the fourth quarter. No Jackson Jinks, no Carson Golick. Optioning the likes of Lyles and Gray off of their bench alongside Wolf, who hoists up a three, and that's good.
That's a big one there.
Miles Wolf with 7 points on the game, and it's a 14-point lead for Claymont. Sandy Valley trying to goad Claymont into a wide open look near the paint. They don't get it. Grable being guarded by Gray. Now they have it too long at the top of the key to give it back up to Tozy. Bit of a quiet night so far for Tozy. 2 points on the game. As Stenger tried to find an open man, he gets it back over to Grable. Grable driving inside the paint. 12-footer is no good. Rolled around, picked back up on the rebound by Lyles.
That's a strong rebound, too. He was able to tear that off of 2 people.
Long pass down the court, and it's knocked out of bounds by Long. It was Fox who tried to find Wolf on the long transition pass. And so it'll be Liam Fetty returning for the Cardinals. He will replace Drew Grable. Grable with a 7-point game so far for Sandy Valley. And it'll be a long 3 for Fox, and that is airballed and out of bounds. Possession Sandy. So Coach Watkins still keeping 2 of his leading scorers on the bench to start this 4th quarter. Is that maybe a strategy, Coach?
Yeah, my guess is in 5 minutes he's got to come back with them, and that would be, and then they got their breath and they're ready to go the rest of the 5 minutes. So that would be my guess. At 5 minutes, I look for both of them to come back in.
A long 3 from the corner is made by Gino Tosi, who now has 5. Lead down to 11 for Claymont here. A full court press for Sandy. They get back over to Grayson Gray. Gray looking over now, gives it up to Murray. Murray driving the baseline. Short jumper is no good, rattled around, and picked up by Long. Tosi driving down the floor, gets bumped by Gray.
That's probably a pretty good foul. That looked like that was going to lead to a turnover.
That'll be the first foul on Gray.
And Coach Watkins, he's talking to the officials about a travel that took place there. I think he's absolutely right, but that's something that doesn't get called a whole lot anymore.
Inbounds here now to Stenger. Stenger is stripped by Fox. Fox driving down the court. Sandy Valley picks him up. Swings it over now to Murray. Murray trying to drive in the paint. Back to Fox. Fox is called for a travel. So after they didn't get a travel call here, they get one on their end, and Coach Watkins not happy.
That's one of my favorite. Yeah, that's one of my favorite. I'm not saying it's not a travel, but the idea was, you know, when it came through there, he was wanting a travel the dime before, and they called one on his kid down there. Now, that's a great steal there. The post player brings the ball down to his waist, and they were able to get that steal.
Ball knocked out of bounds near us and near our table. And it will stay on Sandy Valley's side here. 5:28 left in the game, with the Mustangs up 11. Grable will get it back from Long.
Yeah, you can see they're both coming in now, 5:25, a little earlier than I thought, but I thought about 5 minutes. Now they're fresh, and they can go the rest of the game.
Golick and Jinks about to be subbed in for the Mustangs here. It's Tosi. Swing it over to Long. Long couldn't pick it up, but saves it from going out of bounds. Nice hustle there. Gives over to Grable on the opposite side. Grable trying to drive inside the paint. Kicks it over to Debner, and he's fouled.
That's a pretty good foul there. It's going to make you make 2 15-footers there rather than the 1 2-footer for 2 points. So
take a look at it here. Some nice ball movement for the Cardinals.
Yeah, great job of dribble penetration. He's able to just scoop it in there. The defense was late rotating to the opposite block, and that's why there was a foul.
Caleb Debner with a team-high 12 points on the game, a game-high rather, and he increases it with his 13th point. Lead cut down to 10. Fetty coming back in for Long for Sandy Valley. Meanwhile, Jinks and Golick will replace Gray and Wolf. And it's Debner sinking another. Cuts the lead to 9. As Sandy Valley eases off the full court press. It's Jinks taking the ball up the floor here for the Mustangs. Ball nearly knocked away, and a foul is called on Fetty. That would have been a crucial turnover potentially for the Cardinals. Instead, Claymont will get it back. Cole Murray on the inbound. Claymont trying to waste as much time as they can with Brady Fox in possession, being guarded by Fetty.
Yeah, I just looked up there. Caleb Dubner has 14 points, and 10 of them come from the free throw line tonight, so he's done a great job of getting there for Sandy Valley.
Meanwhile, Brady Fox trying to evade Fetty here. Fox driving inside and is fouled on the floor. Liam Fetty really trying to drive Fox insane on the defensive front. 4th foul on Fetty as Fox will inbound. Meanwhile, Natch Overly comes back in, replacing Fetty. Overly among the junior core for Sandy Valley. Inbound by Fox. They give it up to Jinks at the top. Jinx going one-on-one here, swings it back over to Murray. Murray now trying to drive inside, short jumper off the glass, no good, rebounded by Overly. Overly driving down is stripped away, but he picks it right back up. Now it's a fast break. Overly, no good off the glass. And the foul is called on Stenger. We've seen a few missed opportunities for Sandy.
Hey,
that was one
here,
of them.
Here's Sandy Valley. They're going to get this steal back. They're going to be 1-on-4. And not only do they not get the shot, they don't get the rebound either. You know, after Carson Golick was able to pull that one down. But yeah, to be 1-on-4 and not get the rebound or the bucket, that's tough at this juncture of the game.
Nearing the halfway point of the final quarter. Claymont still up 9 in possession. And it's Fox driving over to Jinx. Gives it back up to Wolf back in the game. Claymont swinging it around, trying to milk the clock. They give it up to Wolf. Wolf driving inside has an open look.
That was a great back cut, and that was a great read, and having your head up, and he was able to feed that bounce pass and get a layup off of that.
The assist there by Murray makes it an 11-point lead here. Tozy for 3. No good. Rebounded, though, by the Cardinals. It's Debner. Tozy gets it right back. Overly gives it up to Debner. Debner, the leading scorer, driving inside against Jinx. Nice move and a foul. We'll take a quick timeout here. 3:34 left. Mustangs up 11.
Ready to find your dream home? At Willis Group Realty, we make the journey simple and stress-free. Whether it's your first home, forever home, or something in between, our friendly agents are with you every step of the way. Trusted expertise, personal service, and a love for community. That's the Willis difference. Discover the joy of home with Willis Group Realty.
We are the First National Bank of Denison. We have been a staple in the community for over 90 years.
Choosing the First National Bank of Denison is the first step to growing your business and reaching your goals.
We are a community bank with local decision makers who live, work, and raise families in your community.
We listen to our customers' short-term, long-term, and financial goals to ensure you achieve the best possible results to help your business grow.
As a community bank, we can't be successful unless our community as a whole is successful. Helping your business achieve success is our greatest reward.
Before making your next deal, come and see me, Jim Wilson, at our Denison location.
Or me, Brian Williams, at our Dover location. And remember, here at the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. First National Bank of Denison, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
If you're looking for a great place to take your gang before or after the game, you gotta try The Yard in Denison. Treat your family to the very best in pizza or pasta or salad. It's delicious. So don't be shy, give the Denison Yard a try. Enjoy good food and good times at The Yard.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
We understand the challenges families face today. Insurance can be confusing, and sometimes you're afraid to make the wrong move. Well, the Tuscarawas Insurance Professionals are here to make it easy. Our trusted staff will walk you through everything you need to know to make your decision easier for you. All our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, for your satisfaction. Learn more. Visit TuskInsurance.com or one of our 3 convenient locations: New Philly, Strasburg, and Sugar Creek.
Back here at Claymont, an 11-point lead for the Mustangs here with 3:34 remaining. It's Caleb Debner missing the first free throw. We mentioned how many of his game-high 14 points.
Yeah, 10. And this is, he has 10 makes, so he's open for number 11 here, just like his jersey number.
10 points from the free throw line alone tonight for Caleb Debner. And he makes another to make it 15 and a 10-point lead for the Cardinals as Coach Nate Provance will call a timeout. With 3:34 remaining in the final quarter, the Cardinals trying to find their way back. They had Claymont pretty even in the first half, even took the lead at one point. But since then, once Claymont built up a big lead, it's been hard for the Cardinals to really cut back into it.
Right. One of the things I'm sure Coach Watkins is talking about, I'm starting to see some frustration with the officials. The players are showing there. You can't allow those things to happen. You can only control the things you can control, and officiating isn't one of them. They got to focus on what they want to do, and they got to close this game out now with 3:34 and not worry about anything else other than taking care of the ball and getting good shots.
We will see if they go back into the full court press here, and it looks like they will. It'll be Carson Golick inbounding, and they'll swing it down the court, and it's stolen by Debner. They tried to find Fox. Stenger swings it over now to Tozy. They give it back up to Fetty. Fetty back over to Grable, back over to Stenger. Stenger now inside the block, is fouled and one. That's a good start if you're the Cardinals.
Yeah, real good. You can see that all they do is they make that one pass right along the baseline. That's the dead area in that defense, and he's able to square his shoulders and then go right up through the defender and draw the foul.
And so Thorne Stenger with a huge steal at half court, a made basket and a foul shot here. Off the back iron, picked up by Stenger again. On the right block again. Up off the glass, and it's in. 4 points courtesy of Thorne Stenger in the last 5 seconds. Lead down to 6 for Claymont. Back over to Golick at the top. And it's Murray driving baseline, fouled by Tozy. That was the last foul for Sandy Valley to give.
Yeah, they're in a much better position than the JV game when they had to foul 4 times, I think, in the last 40 seconds in order to try to have a chance. Here now they can kind of control their own fate here. If they want to send them to the line, they can.
That one a close victory for Claymont. As Jinks now has a look inside the basket. It's airballed and it's picked up by Debner. 3 minutes remaining. Swung down court. Tozy off the glass. No good. Picked up by Grable. Grable with a short jumper. Lead down to 4. Sandy Valley on a 6-0 run. They try to go for the jugular here. Fox gives up to Murray. Murray being guarded by Stenger. Now back over to Miles Wolf. Claymont trying to tick some time down. And it's Wolf now, stuck off the dribble. Jinks up against Long. Jinks.
And he'll shoot too.
They'll call a foul here on floor, but by the bonus rule, it'll give Claymont some free throws. And it's the 4th foul called on Branson Long.
It's just going to come down now. Claymont's going to have to make some free throws to close this out.
Jackson Jinks at the free throw line tonight. He's had a couple of misses already. His first attempt perfect. That puts Jinks in double-digit scoring tonight. Him and Carson Long leading the way. Carson Golick, rather. Can he match Golick here at 11 points? He can.
Yeah, those are 2 good free throws there. Now they're 6 points, which is a lot nicer than 4.
Lead back up to 6 for the Mustangs. 2:20 remaining. And it's Grable up against Golick. Now it's back over to Debner. Debner trying to get the screen by Long. Doesn't get it. Still picked up by Brady Fox at the top of the key. It's Tozy now from the left side for 3. No good. Rebounded by Fox. And they'll swing it down court. Stolen by Tozy. Tozy trying to drive inside the lane. Left hand is good. Tozy has 7 points. Lead down to 4. And another foul was called, I believe, on the Cardinals. It'll be the third foul charged to Debner, and that'll send Brady Fox to the free throw line with 1:53 remaining. You see Coach Provance questioning the official near the Sandy Valley bench. Meanwhile, Fox misses the first.
Well, we always have a saying, if you don't make either free throw, the basketball gods made it right that it probably wasn't a foul. If he makes both of them, it's usually a foul.
Jinx and Golick on the inside for Claymont, trying to pick up an offensive board. Fox makes a second. Lead back up to 5, and Coach Gary Watkins will call a timeout. With 1:53 remaining, the Mustangs still up 5, but the Cardinals trying to fight their way back in what has been a very heated fourth quarter.
Yeah, this one's definitely been a lot closer than I thought it was going to be when we got to the quarter change, and it was a, 10, 11-point game, whatever it was. I was thinking this one was just about over, and credit Sandy Valley. They've struggled back into this. They've scrambled in here, and now they got a chance to, pull one out here. They got almost 2 minutes to go, and they're only down 5.
The Cardinals were down 6 when the second half started. They were down 11 at the start of the fourth quarter. They now find themselves down 5, trying to end their third 4-game losing streak of the season. Meanwhile, the Mustangs trying to keep building upon their best season in over a decade in what would be their 7th victory in their last 8 games, and what could be a further statement for their program as we lean closer to the OHSAA state tournament. It'll be Grable taking the ball up floor for the Cardinals, trying to get a pick from Long. Grable guarded by Golick still. They'll pass it over to Stenger at the top, being guarded by Jinx. Stenger looking for another man. He gets to Tozy. Tozy at the top of the key for 3. No good. Rolled around. Stenger with the putback. No good. Ball up for grabs, and it's Jinx with the ball.
Yeah, 2 good looks at the 3 and on the rebound. They weren't able to get either one to convert. Now they're going to fight the clock a little bit now.
Mustangs keeping it away from the Cardinals here. It's Golick at the top. 1:13 remaining. And Claymont in the bonus, and they'll go to the line here. It'll be Brady Fox, who was fouled by Drew Grable. And Claymont with more opportunities to extend their lead and close out this game. Brady Fox misses the first. That's back-to-back times now. He's missed the first free throw out of 2 attempts. Last time he was up there, he made the second one. This time, he does it again.
Yeah, the general rule is if you're going to wait for the trap to come so they foul you, you better make both free throws. So hopefully he does that better the next time.
Fox with 6 points, a 6-point lead for the Mustangs here. Sandy Valley, a minute remaining. And it's Stenger going over to Long. Long being guarded by Fox at the top of the key. Long trying to dribble inside, nearly lost it, trying to drive inside the lane, rolls it up and in. What a shot there by Long, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, he was able to keep his wits about him after the ball is knocked around. It's down by his feet. He's able to pick it up and then finish with the left hand.
Claymont's lead back down to 4 with 47.6 seconds remaining. Well, I'll tell you, if you're Coach Provance right now, you're really liking the effort from your team, but at the same time, they've had enough losses this year. They want to end this the way they've been trying to so hard all season with a victory.
Right, you can only have so many moral victories, and sooner or later, those just don't add up anymore. So, yeah, he's definitely wanting to get one tonight.
Now, we take a look here at the Claymont bench. You see Coach Watkins trying to draw up a scheme here. What are you really trying to emphasize to your guys here with the lead?
Well, you want to keep the ball in your free throw shooters. I mean, they're going to come and they're going to have to foul you with 47 seconds here. It's a 2-possession game, but you want to make sure that the guys that want to be on the line, those are the ones that have to have the ball in their hand, okay? If you're having somebody that isn't real confident in their free throw shooting ability, make sure that they're a decoy, they're a screener, they're doing something other than taking care of them having the ball in their hands.
All 5 starters remaining in the game for Claymont and on the floor. It's a similar story for Sandy Valley, although Duffy will be in the game for the Cardinals. Claymont trying to inbound the ball here. They get it over to Wolf. Sandy Valley on the full court press, and a foul will be called.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have fouled there. They had him in the trap area there. I mean, at least try to get the steal before you go ahead and foul right away there. I thought that was a pretty quick foul, but like I said, they may have talked about that during the timeout and said foul right away if you don't steal the inbounds pass. So
that's Debner's 4th foul of the game. the leading scorer for the Cardinals, one of the leading scorers. So with 44.6 remaining, it's Miles Wolf trying to increase the Claymont lead. And he does on the first free throw.
That's definitely what they did, was they got the ball in the hand of somebody that wants to be on the line. That's the biggest thing, and you know that during practice, and everybody else, your teammates know who you get the ball to also. That's a sign of a good team.
Situational subs here. Long comes back in for Sandy Valley, replacing Duffy. Meanwhile, Lyles come back in for Brady Fox.
And that should give them a rebounding advantage too, so if Sandy does miss, they're not going to get second chance points.
Second free throw is good by Wolf. He's got 11 points, back up to 6. Debner trying to get a screen from Long, swings over to Tozy. Tozy with a 3 already in the quarter. Debner driving inside the paint, foul, no good, but he'll shoot 2. And that's the 5th foul on the Mustangs.
So now everybody's shooting 2.
We could be potentially looking at a slow-moving final period as we have the 4th foul on Miles Wolf.
Yeah, this 33 seconds is going to take a lot more than 33 seconds to play.
Debner misses the first free throw.
No, I jinxed him. I told him what a great job he was doing, and he's missed 2 out of his last 3 now.
See Fetty come back in for the Cardinals. And Fox comes back in the game to replace Lyles for Claymont.
Yeah, trying to get a little more quickness in there to try to get a trap or get in the passing lane now is about all Sandy has a chance to do.
Debner makes the second free throw. He has a game high 16 points. Claymont lead back down to 5. Full court press for the Cardinals. And Debner just fouled out of the game. Debner, I believe, will be charged with his 5th foul.
Yeah, they're already sending somebody to the line, to the scores table already to take his place.
And that's a brutal loss for Coach Provance and company.
Yeah, most definitely. He's not only a rebounder, he can make free throws, and he's a perimeter shooter on top of it.
Debner will end the night with a, so far, game-high 16 points. And Miles Wolf returns to the free throw line. He was perfect in his last trip.
Yeah, this might be who they want on the line here. He's made the last 2, last 3 now. I think I'd ride him all the way to the end now. Just let him go ahead and keep the ball in his hands and force him to be the one that they foul.
All of a sudden, Miles Wolf has come alive here in the second half. A team-high 12 points, and he misses that one. Ball up for grabs here, picked up by Grable. Sandy Valley needing a quick shot here. They give it over to Stenger. Stenger trying to drive in, gives it back up, stolen by Jinks. He threw it right to him. Jinks throws it down court to Golick. Golick is fouled by Grable with 19.2 seconds remaining. That might be the icer that Claymont's been looking for.
Yeah, I think with 19 seconds to go in 2 possessions, and not just 2 possessions, it's 2 threes. A make here is a big one. Either one of these go in, it's a 3-possession game with 19 seconds to go.
Carson Golick will go to the free throw line here. His first is good. Well, Golick, certainly the player of the game of the first half. We'll see if he's the Clars XL player of the game come the end of this contest, but he had 9 points in the first quarter, has had 3 points since. Make it 4.
Yeah, just watching him shoot those, he's somebody I wouldn't mind having on the free throw line either in this situation.
Last gasp here for Sandy Valley. Tozy drills the 3. And the lead back down to 5 with 11.6 remaining. Door still open just a crack for the Cardinals.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something quick here, but yeah, I've seen stranger things happen. 11 seconds is still plenty of time for 2 possessions.
We'll keep you right here as you see on the Wayne Garage scoreboard, an 8-point lead, or a 5-point lead still for the Cardinals. We take a look at some of the scoring performances so far. Nobody's had an offensive explosion tonight, but there's a lot of spread out scoring, particularly from what you see on the Claymont side. 3 double-digit scores.
Yeah, and they're 1 person away from having 4. They go 12, 13, 11, and 8. And that's just good balanced scoring is what that is. And that's, as a coach, that's definitely something you want to see.
Golick back up to the team lead in points. He has 13 on the night. Meanwhile, Miles Wolf with 11 points. And Jackson Jinks the same with 11. Meanwhile, for Sandy Valley, at 16 points, their leading scorer, Caleb Debner, has fouled out of the game. 15 points so far for Thorne Stenger, and 10 points from Gino Tozy. Claymont inbounding the ball. Natch Overly back in the game as well for Sandy. They'll go full court press again. Now timeout here. We had one of the buzzers go off right as we were inbounding the ball. So they will reset.
Oh, That's a killer because they had a play called, and now everybody gets to see what their play call is, and they're going to run that guy same thing and see if they run the same thing or they change it now.
It'll be Brady Fox again, trying to get the ball out. Gets it to Golick. Clock is ticking. Golick is fouled from behind by Fetty, and I think that's Fetty's 5th as well. And it is.
Yeah, Sandy's starting to run out of players now, too. Not only are they running out of time, they're running out of players.
So Fetty will end his night, replaced by Branson Long with 9.1 seconds remaining. Carson Golick at the free throw line. He drills it. And Carson Golick came alive early for the Mustangs and has locked away this game late with a couple of clutch free throws, including that one. 15 points on the night. Last chance for Sandy. It'll be Grable hoisting up a 3 right over to Jinks, and that'll do it. A close game, but a win nonetheless for the Claymont Mustangs. They pull out a 59-52 victory over the visiting Sandy Valley Cardinals. We'll be back right after this break here on Big Time Sports.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Miller.